Well, hola, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Coming at you with a video trying to make it quick, but go over a couple questions I was asked, and then take your mind to a whole different perspective. Help you learn a little bit more about me. Maybe give yourself a little bit of some thought for yourself. If you always have questions or comments, feel free to ask. I'm always here to share. So real quick, I'll go through the questions. Rudy asked me if I've ever had problems when I was losing weight, if I ever came across an issue where my progress slowed down a lot, and if so, how did I overcome it? With any time you start a journey, you're going to get fast results right away because your body's going through a whole different change. You took your body from one area to a whole different area, so your body's going to jumpstart. So you'll always have a lot of progress. You lose a lot of weight at first, or so on and so forth. Your body will respond quicker, and then what happens is that your body starts to adapt again. So what do? You take your body to another level. You learn more about nutrition. You learn more about your exercises. And this is what I did. I learned more about what my body needs versus what my body wants. I learned more about what exercises I need to be doing versus just coming in here to lift. I always had a plan. I started developing more of an attack plan. So if you feel that, you can get a little bit more stricter on your food, do so. If you know you can go a little harder in the gym, do so. If you know you're not taking enough vitamins and nutrition, like multivitamins, etc., for recovery, things that actually make your body perform and do better, do so. Okay, these are things that I learned that help me keep progress coming and never really come to a halt. Because each time I felt that my body was going to, I took the time to learn more. So if you're not learning, then you're not really going to grow. You have to grow in your mind so that your body can follow. Okay. Another question Lillian asked, where is it that I find my motivation and stuff? She's having a hard time finding willpower ever since finding out that she, has cancer a year ago. Now, this leads to what my video and what I was talking to the missus about a couple days ago, where I really find my drive. And the secret, I guess you can say, from the outside looking in, I analyze myself. I'm like, what really drives me? Pain and fear. Fear and pain drive me very hard. So let me explain. When I first started my journey, the pain of being obese, the pain of being heartbroken and being pitied and being teased, and all the pain and torture and fear of all that drove me hard enough to just focus on me. Now, those of you guys who have been following me notice that throughout all the obstacles I've faced, I've managed to stay consistent. I managed to stay on track. I managed to keep pushing through. No matter what happened, I managed to keep coming and working out and whatever. My brothers passed away. I've lost 3 of them, and then some, So anger. When I'm mad, I come and lift. When I'm scared, I come and lift. All that drove me through the years. It's like, okay, you know what? It's either I get mad at the world or I take it out in the gym. Now, some people will use food as comfort. So for me, it's not comfort anymore. It's not a matter of comfort. It's a matter of fear. Now, I take it to extreme because it's like the fear of dying, the fear of being beat up, or the fear of being, crushed by life. I don't want to feel weak. I don't want to be afraid. And if I'm going to be afraid, I want to be able to get strong enough to face my fears. And as weird as it is, I use the gym, my nutrition, my body to do so. I need to be at my best. I need to be conditioned. I need to be. And some people will be like, well, why do you take it that extreme? Why do you think such? It's not like that's really going to happen, blah, blah. Here's the thing. It already has happened. I've fought adults as a child. I fought adult as a teen. I've fought for my life numerous times. I've seen people die. I've gone through hell and back and forth. The devil makes good chicken wings. Let me just tell you that. And the fears drove me. You guys saw it, man. When my brothers died, where was I? I was lifting. No motivation. It wasn't about motivation anymore. It was a matter of, I'm scared. I need to be here. Now, I was also given a choice to live or die. And I'm not going to go into the story of that, but I'm going to tell you, I was given the choice to live or die. and I chose to live, but that wasn't my first decision. I was afraid, and I just didn't care anymore. But then now, I still have, what drives me now is still fear and pain, but in a different sense. You know, I have a little familia now. I have my little cub, and I've never had a father, but I need to be strong enough and conditioned enough to be there for him, because the thought of losing my little family would crush me. And I will be damned if I don't put up the best fight as I can to keep that. I will be damned if I'm not strong enough to defend that. Does that make sense? I mean, I know for some of you guys it'd be like, that's extreme. But I'm sorry, life is extreme. You know, if you're too busy trying to take things easy, then you never know. You're going to be caught off by surprise, and you're going to fall quicker than hell. I know that I'll fall, but I'll put up the best fight I can. Life may win, but it would have in the back of its mind, although I won, I'll be afraid to face that motherfucker again. I will not make any fight or anything easy for anybody. I will give my best, and I need to be at my best. I want my son to be like, hey daddy, come and play with me, and I won't be like, yeah, you know what, let's go play. I don't care if I just slept an hour. I don't care if I have a broken arm. I don't care what happens. If I can come in here and be conditioned enough to do so, I'm gonna do it. Because the fear and pain is greater, and it's what keeps me driven. It goes from one aspect to another. It transformed, but the concept is still there. Still, pain and fear is what drives me. And it was weird because when I was thinking about it, I was like, man, I need it, you know? Because at the end of the day, if I don't have any of that, here's the kicker. If I don't have any of that, what am I using? What am I fighting so hard for? Just to be alive? What's the meaning in that? But then you question yourself, do I love myself enough to be here and blah, blah, blah? I love myself. But I also know that loving means more to just loving myself. No, that doesn't make me codependent. Blah. It just allows me to make more purpose, you know. I'm a family guy. Familia is all I care and what I come into, you know. It's what I leave behind. I need to be there for them. I need to be at my best. And the fear of not doing so, the pain of letting and disappointing them, the pain of them wondering, you know, no. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? I hope it makes sense. So, I mean, you guys know that we all see this fitness world and we all see this stuff and the motivational quotes and stuff like that. But the reality of it is, what are you willing to fight for? You know, I mean, you look at yourself and be like, you know, isn't that important? And obviously, you must not really think too much about it. You know, you might glance at it, so on and so forth, but is it not really important to you? I mean, but think about it. Like, those who love you, those who need you, those who want you, so on and so forth. You may not. All right, I'm gonna stop there. I'll let you guys think about it. But these are just some aspects, some different views, you know, things I've realized for myself, and whatnot. So, as always, sorry if it's long. If you're catching this tonight, good night, sweet dreams. If you're catching this in the morning, good morning. Let's make today, tomorrow, and every day count. I hope you have a wonderful one. Adios.